welcome to the video. Thanks for tuning in. So today we got 10 foods to eat that'll help you lose fat and build muscle. Just a reminder, you cannot turn fat into muscle. That is not what happens. The process that happens is called body recomposition. It is where you lose the layers of fat and you put on lean muscle mass. So that's just a reminder of kind of what happens as we increase or we add and take away certain things of our diet. So starting off with the list is really fat dairy or whole fat dairy. I know it's kind of a misconception to have fat in your diet versus having a low fat diet, because if we're trying to lose fat, why would we eat fat? But it's quite the opposite, because there's things called healthy fats, that's like our avocados, our nuts and whatnot. But for right now, we're just talking about fatty dairy. So the reason why this is so beneficial is because most times the fattier dairies, it has branched amino acids in them, and it's really high in protein. The second thing is eggs. Eggs are just really crucial because they help stabilize the hormones as we ingest them. They're also super high in protein, and they're also great with helping out cholesterol and whatnot. So the third thing is fatty fish. So this is gonna be like your salmon, your tuna, your tilapia, any fatty fish. The reason why this is so crucial in the diet for losing fat, building muscle, is because of the branched amino acids in them and how much it actually helps out with the protein synthesis. One thing that the fatty fish have are the omega-3 acids. And the reason why this is so beneficial is because it helps out with the protein synthesis. And what I recommend is taking a vitamin like omega-3 just in the pill form, because you would have to eat a lot of fatty fish to get in the amount your body needs to start the body recomposition process. So number 4 is whey protein, and I wouldn't stick just to whey because there's something else called casein protein. But for whey, what I do is I consume 1 gram for every pound of body weight I have. So right now I'm about 195, so I would consume about 200 grams of protein a day. So what the whey protein does, it just helps with the body recomposition process. So as we start losing the fat, as we start changing our diet, we can actually start tacking on the lean muscle mass that we're trying to strive to get. So number 5 is actually just totally flown under my radar for so long, and I'm just now incorporating into my diet myself. So it's called apple cider vinegar. Essentially what happens with apple cider vinegar, it actually helps clears out your vessels and kind of all of your intestines, so that the food that you eat and process and ingest can flow through the body and distribute evenly where they need to go, so you can get the nutrients from all the foods and whatnot. Something else that apple cider vinegar helps out with is your pumps of your workouts. So I know it's not that, I know there's a lot of people who say just work out, you don't have to chase the pump, but it will make a difference. I just noticed within the last week of starting this that it really is helping out. So I hope you enjoyed this part. Stay tuned for more. Check in a little bit. We're just taking a small break so I can wish you the best of luck on whatever health and fitness path you are on. You got this shit. What is up, yo? Just got done with the workout. Did a little bit of a push. So for the rest of this food video that we're on, we got the next 5. So starting off with 6, we got canola. Canola is something for athletes who are kind of cutting their carbs out but still need the carbohydrates. It's something that kind of marathon runners use a lot, and it's definitely something to keeping your diet, as people tend to forget or try to cut their carbs out. But this is definitely one of those things that you need desperately. The next thing is lean meats. So it's like your chicken breast, you know, your turkey steaks, you know, your lean beef, you know, stuff that's still has some fat in it, but that's kind of more on the leaner side, that has a higher protein content, that it can be ingested and kind of fed through our body. So that was 7. 8 is brown rice. Brown rice is another one of those key ingredients of the carbohydrates that we really need in our body. So that's definitely something I recommend keeping, because what happens as we digest our carbohydrates, it goes through our blood and it fuels our workouts. So I typically consume the brown rice for a pre-workout meal, or any time that I'm kind of getting ready for like a physical activity or something of that nature. 9 is nuts. So nuts are really high in fats. Ironically, as we try to lose fat, we also want to eat fats. I know there's a giant misconception about that, but that's one of the killer things. As people start cutting out stuff of their diets, they start cutting out like the fatty foods, you know, the avocados, the nuts, but those have the branch amino acids that our body desperately needs for the protein synthesis to occur as we start kind of going more in depth of our diets. So next is 10, which is beans and legumes are really high in fiber. So what the beans will do is that as we ingest those carbs, the proteins, it's gonna help distribute the rest of the nutrients to our bodies, because you know, things that are high in fiber, like beans, that's essentially what happens. So let's just say, you know, we eat chicken breast, we eat a complex carbohydrate, and then we get a source of fiber mixed into that, and that's just gonna help us digest and make sure everything is running smoothly. So stay tuned for more. Please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys get the future content of these videos. Peace.